Truth value of empty set. I am interested in the truth value of Python sets like A, B, or the empty set, which is not the same as the empty dictionary. In particular, I would like to know whether bool my underscore set is false if and only if the set my underscore set is empty. Ignoring primitive, such as numerals, as well as user-defined types, this URL says. The following values are considered false. Any empty sequence, for example. Any empty mapping, for example. All other values are considered true. According to this URL, a set is not a sequence. It is unordered. Its elements do not have indices, etc. There are three basic sequence types: lists, tuples, and range objects. And, according to this URL, there is currently only one standard mapping type, the dictionary. So, as far as I understand, the set type is not a type that can ever be false. However, when I try bool set evaluates to false. Questions. Is this a documentation problem, or am I getting something wrong? Is the empty set the only set whose truth value is false?
After looking at the source code for Python, I would guess this is a documentation error. However, it could be implementation dependent and therefore would be a good issue to raise on the Python bug tracker. Specifically, object.c defines the truth value of an item as follows. We can clearly see that the value would be always true if it is not a Boolean type, none, a sequence, or a mapping type, which would require tp underscore as underscore sequence or tp underscore as underscore mapping to be set. Fortunately, looking at setObject.c shows that sets do implement tp underscore as underscore sequence, suggesting the documentation seems to be incorrect. Dicts also implement tp underscore as underscore sequence, so it seems that although it is not a sequence type, it's sequence-like, enough to be truthy. In my opinion, the documentation should clarify this: mapping-like types, or sequence-like types will be truthy dependent on their length. Edit as user 2357112 correctly points out, tp underscore as underscore sequence and tp underscore as underscore mapping do not mean the type is a sequence or a map. For example, dict implements tp underscore as underscore sequence, and list implements tp underscore as underscore mapping.
The documentation for _bool_ states that this method is called for truth value testing, and if it is not defined, then _len_ is evaluated. Called to implement truth value testing in the built-in operation bool, when this method is not defined, _len_ is called. If it is defined, and the object is considered true if its result is non-zero. If a class defines neither _len_ nor _bool_, all its instances are considered true. This holds for any Python object. As we can see, set does not define a method _bool_. So the truth testing falls back on _len_. Therefore only an empty set, 0 length, is considered false. The part for truth value testing in the documentation is not complete with regard to this aspect.
That part of the docs is poorly written, or rather, poorly maintained. The following clause. Instances of user-defined classes, if the class defines a _bool_ or _len_ method, when that method returns the integer 0 or bool value false. Really applies to all classes, user-defined or not, including set, dict, and even the types listed in all the other clauses, all of which define either _bool_ or _len_. In Python 2, none is false despite not having a _len_ or Python 2's equivalent of _bool_, but that exception is gone since Python 3.3. I say poorly maintained because this section has been almost unchanged since at least Python 1.4 and maybe earlier. It's been updated for the addition of false and the removal of separate int/long types, but not for type/class unification or the introduction of sets. Back when the quoted clause was written, user-defined classes and built-in types really did behave differently, and I don't think built-in types actually had _bool_ or _len_ at the time.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.